Life is a miracle. It is a force that constantly renews itself, ensuring the continuation of species. At the heart of this miracle lies reproduction, the process by which life creates more life. Reproduction is the driving force of evolution, shaping the diversity and abundance of life on Earth. Imagine a world without the sound of birdsong, the vibrant colors of a coral reef, or the majestic presence of elephants. Without reproduction, our planet would be a silent, barren place. Every species, from the smallest insect to the largest whale, relies on reproduction to survive. Reproduction ensures the continuation of the species. Each generation passes on its genes to the next, preserving the characteristics that allow the species to thrive in its environment. This continuous cycle of birth, growth, reproduction, and death is the essence of life on Earth. The survival of a species depends not only on its ability to reproduce, but also on its ability to adapt to changing environments. Reproduction allows for the mixing of genes, leading to variations within a species. The animal kingdom exhibits an astonishing variety of reproductive strategies, each uniquely adapted to the needs of different species. However, all these strategies can be broadly classified into two fundamental types: asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction, each with its own set of characteristics. Each type has its own advantages and disadvantages, and both have played crucial roles in shaping the diversity of life on Earth, contributing to the evolutionary success of countless species. Asexual reproduction is the simpler of the two methods, requiring only one parent, and is often seen in organisms that can quickly take advantage of favorable conditions. In this type of reproduction, the offspring are genetically identical clones of the parent, ensuring a rapid and efficient way to propagate the species. Asexual reproduction is common in simpler organisms like bacteria, some plants, and certain animals, allowing them to multiply quickly and colonize new areas. Sexual reproduction, on the other hand, is a more complex process that involves two parents, each contributing genetic material to their offspring. Each parent contributes genetic material to their offspring, resulting in offspring that are genetically unique, which can be a significant advantage in the long run. This genetic diversity is a key advantage of sexual reproduction, as it allows species to adapt to changing environments and survive various challenges. The choice between asexual and sexual reproduction is often driven by environmental factors, with each method offering distinct benefits depending on the circumstances. In stable, predictable environments, asexual reproduction can be an efficient way to rapidly increase population size, ensuring the survival of the species. However, in changing or unpredictable environments, the genetic diversity provided by sexual reproduction becomes crucial for survival, allowing species to adapt and thrive in the face of new challenges. Asexual reproduction is a fascinating process that allows certain organisms to reproduce without a mate. This method of reproduction is not only intriguing, but also showcases the incredible adaptability of life forms in various environments. In essence, it is a way for an organism to create copies of itself, ensuring the continuation of its genetic lineage. This self-replication process is vital for the survival of many species, especially those in isolated or stable environments. This type of reproduction is particularly common in invertebrates, organisms without a backbone. These creatures have evolved various mechanisms to reproduce asexually, allowing them to thrive in diverse habitats. One of the most common forms of asexual reproduction is called budding. This process is a remarkable example of nature's ingenuity. In this process, a new individual develops from an outgrowth or bud on the parent organism. This bud is essentially a clone of the parent, carrying the same genetic material. This bud eventually detaches and grows into an independent organism, genetically identical to its parent. The ability to produce offspring without a mate ensures that the species can continue to propagate even in the absence of partners. Hydras, small freshwater animals related to jellyfish, are a prime example of organisms that reproduce through budding. These fascinating creatures can be found in various freshwater habitats around the world. Another intriguing form of asexual reproduction is called fragmentation. This method highlights the resilience and regenerative capabilities of certain species. As the name suggests, fragmentation involves the breaking of the parent organism into two or more fragments. Each of these fragments has the potential to grow into a new, fully functional individual. Each fragment then has the ability to develop into a fully grown individual. This method is particularly advantageous for species that can easily regenerate lost body parts. Starfish are well known for their ability to reproduce through fragmentation. These marine animals can often be seen in coastal waters, showcasing their unique reproductive strategy. If a starfish loses an arm, it can regenerate a new one, and the lost arm can develop into a new starfish. This remarkable ability ensures that starfish populations can remain stable even when individuals are injured. Asexual reproduction offers several advantages, particularly in stable environments. It allows for rapid population growth and ensures that successful genetic traits are passed on without variation. It is an efficient and rapid way to increase population size, as it does not require the time and energy involved in finding a mate. This efficiency is crucial for species survival, especially in environments where mates are scarce. However, the lack of genetic diversity in asexual reproduction can be a disadvantage in changing environments, making organisms more susceptible to diseases and environmental stresses. This trade-off highlights the delicate balance between reproductive strategies and environmental adaptability. Sexual reproduction is a tale of two cells, each carrying half the genetic information needed to create a new life. These cells, known as gametes, are the building blocks of biological diversity and the continuation of species. It is a complex and fascinating process involving the fusion of specialized cells called gametes, typically a sperm from the male and an egg from the female. This union is not just a simple merging, but a highly coordinated dance of cellular mechanisms. This fusion, known as fertilization, results in the formation of a zygote, the first cell of a new individual. The zygote is a remarkable entity carrying the potential to develop into a fully formed organism. The zygote inherits a unique combination of genetic material from both parents, making it genetically distinct from either parent. This genetic uniqueness is the foundation of individuality and variation within a species. This mixing of genes is the driving force behind the remarkable diversity we see within species. It is the reason why no two individuals are exactly alike, even within the same family. It is this diversity that allows populations to adapt to changing environments, ensuring the survival of the species. Evolutionary adaptations arise from this genetic variation, enabling species to thrive in a multitude of habitats. The process of sexual reproduction is orchestrated by a complex interplay of hormones and physiological changes within the reproductive systems of both males and females. These hormonal signals ensure that the timing and conditions are optimal for reproduction. In males, the testes are responsible for producing sperm, the male gametes. This production is a continuous process, ensuring a constant supply of sperm. These sperm are highly mobile cells equipped with a tail-like flagellum that propels them towards the egg. Their journey is arduous, requiring both speed and endurance. In females, the ovaries are responsible for producing eggs, the female gametes. Unlike sperm, eggs are produced in a cyclical manner, with one egg typically released each month. Eggs are significantly larger than sperm and contain a store of nutrients that will nourish the developing embryo. This nutrient reserve is crucial for the early stages of development. The release of an egg from the ovary, a process known as ovulation, is a key event in the female reproductive cycle. This event is meticulously timed and regulated by hormonal signals, ensuring the egg is available for fertilization at the optimal moment.